well. But we are underway now with the referee seeing Sheffield Wednesday playing from right to left. An early ball from Bannon is struck towards the channel for Deli Bashiru to chase, but it's out of play and it will be a Rotherham United goal kick.
Set piece from the kickoff with Bashiru almost getting on the end of it. It was a great ball from Bannon, just slightly too long for him. I'm sure that's been worked on.
Well, you joke, but they must work on goal kick on centres.
Yeah, but usually 9 times out of 10 they bang it out wide, don't they? That's what most clubs are doing this season. But that was just a little bit different, and they did create a gap between the two centre halves, and Bashiru almost got in there.
Well, we've got a stoppage here, and I'm not quite sure why. The referee, Jared Gillett, is just coming across to the fourth official.
Wood and Bannon.
Well, what on earth is all this about? 2.5 minutes gone. With Football Heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Now there is a conversation with the fourth official and Gary Monk. For the safety of everyone, the game was stopped for a moment, and I'm assuming that has now been dealt with, but the referee, Jared Gillett, is now coming back across towards the fourth official, and maybe it hasn't been.
Need to exocet missile it. I'm sure that Rotherham security can deal with that.
Well, again, players stopped. It's a Rotherham United goal kick.
I wonder where it is. Not seen anything.
Well, it's obviously a pitch black night sky here. Rotherham United and Sheffield Wednesday, the captains again being addressed by the referee. And I'm wondering whether there is... So
what they're going to do, go off the pitch?
Well, they might have to. Until this, if you can't guarantee the safety of the players, it may well be...
Looks like they are.
That is exactly what is happening. The players are being instructed to leave the field of play. We've had 5 minutes, of which we've seen about 2 minutes of football here. So 0-0, and we've had officially 4 minutes and 15 seconds of a game that kicked off at 7:45. And finally, now that the issues with a drone have been dealt with,
let's go again.
It's safe to resume, and that will happen right now with Blackman to take this goal kick right-footed and launch it towards the Sheffield Wednesday half. Up go the heads. Well, I say heads. There was only one winner of that, Aidan Flint, knocking it into Rotherham territory. Here's Harris on the left, finds Patterson back to goal. Sheffield Wednesday going back to the centre circle, and Flint to a chip towards the back post. Patterson rising, he was offside, and then almost somersaulting as he tried to leap for the high ball into the penalty area. Rotherham getting on with it quickly. Josephson up against Bannon on the right wing here, cutting in field, slotting it through. It might fall for Ladapo here, onto his left boot in the D, finding space, hits it, deflected up in the air. Lindsay heading on.
Yes!
And Rotherham United open the scoring in the 5th minute here. Ladapo's effort from the edge of the area, flicked up in the air off a defender, and Lindsay reacted quickest. His header over Dawson, just creeping underneath the crossbar, and it's Rotherham United 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
It came out of nothing as well, wasn't it? It was just a quick from the free kick, really. He's put it down and played it so quick. And then, for Lindsay to get in and get a header, you could see from here it was going to look just over the keeper. I mean, bad defending, really, wasn't it? I mean, to get in there and get that free header like that. But,
there was a couple of fortunate rebounds that fell to Rotherham, but in the end, I think we've got to be pretty disappointed. I mean, it was far too easy for him.
Well, Sheffield Wednesday looking for an immediate response. And there's a deflection from Marriott, who turns, shoots, and puts it over the bar from just inside the D with his left boot. He was in space. I wonder as well, John Pearson, could he have taken it on? Did he have space? Didn't time to do it?
I think he did. I think my first reaction was... he's going to take it another yard. It was slightly off the ground when he hit it. It wasn't easy to hit it like that. I think he could have had another touch, and he'd have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But you've got to hit the target from there.
Burner. And Sheffield Wednesday trailing early in this one on Football Heaven. Burner getting it back from Bannon, then laying it off for Harris. Back into their own half go Wednesday, under a bit of pressure from the middleists, and more pressure coming. Flint having to go back to Dawson. That's a slightly awkward one for Dawson to take, but he does well, and pressure from Ladapo, clears towards halfway. Heads go up, it's come to Miller, but his layoff is intercepted by Patterson for Sheffield Wednesday. Down the line from Odebajo, Deli Bashiru chasing that. Marriott's in the middle if Deli Bashiru can find him. To the edge of the box, corner of it on the right, up against Wood, still going towards the byline, checking back. Odebajo first time cross towards the back post, towards Harris in the area. Danger this, and it's over the top from Kadeem Harris from a tight angle. And Sheffield Wednesday looking for a response. They are a goal down here in the 9th minute on Football Heaven, but they have been bright since, John Pearson.
Yeah, decent response, but again, decent build-up, nice cross, but I think you've got to hit the target again.
Rotherham holding a line a good 30 yards from their own goal here. And plenty back to defend this as Bannon left-footed. Chips towards the edge of the box on the right. It might fall here for Sheffield Wednesday. Crossing opportunity, but it's laid off towards Pelopessi. 25 yards out. Goes for it! Just wide of Blackman's right-hand post. Well, Sheffield Wednesday claiming a corner, but it's Blackman who will take the goal kick. Well, Pelopessi not far away there, John Pearson.
Yeah, Burner with the ball back into his path. And he goes for the side foot, goes for the far corner, and whether or not the goalkeeper saved, I didn't know whether he got a touch or not.
It was far too high for the likes of Lees at the back post to gather. And so here come Rotherham United towards Mikel Miller on the left wing, up against Pelopessi, still going here. Mikel Miller advancing towards the byline. Bodies in the box to aim for. Back towards Mattock. First time cross, low left-footed. It's cleared. But more up than out from Sheffield Wednesday. Palmer will get it away now for the visitors. And Hecker and Wood combining, with Patterson causing a nuisance and trying to get going quickly here. There's a bit of space in the Rotherham United half. Here's Bannon skipping down the right towards Patterson. Early ball in. Marriott off his chest there. Blackman getting down to his left and gathering. It's on target from the visitors, but well, I'm not sure what part of his body actually Marriott was able to try and finish that with, John Pearson.
That was a good break from Wednesday. High tempo, get the ball out wide, get the cross in. Marriott's there.
A strange first half. Harding down the line. Josephson to the byline, turns his man into the middle. Ladapo can't get it under control in the D. Delibashiru wins it temporarily, but Wiles wins it back for the Millers. Through to Ladapo on the edge of the box, dancing away from Burner before being tricked. And it's going to be a Rotherham United free kick just outside the D, right of centre. Dangerous looking position this, Ronnie Moore.
Yeah, he's done well, Ladapo, to be fair. You know, he's constant thorn in their side.
Space on the other side of that wall, getting a view. Eyes on the ball here as Mattock and Barlasser could strike this from just outside the box. Here's Mattock. Round the wall, palmed away by Dawson. And will that run for a corner? Odebajo gets there, and just like the foul we saw from Maris at the other end, it was Mikel Miller chasing, trying to close down Odebajo, but the touch was there. Odebajo went down. It was a foul, and it is a Sheffield Wednesday free kick. But Mattock testing Dawson from the free kick, Ronnie Moore.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was a good strike, but the keeper's side won it, really. I thought from where he was, it looked like if he puts it in the opposite corner here.
Had Blackman down to his left and to save smartly there on the half-hour mark, but that's the length of the goal-mouth action we've seen since Jamie Lindsay gave Rotherham United the lead in the 5th minute here. Football Heaven, BBC Radio Sheffield. At the moment it's the Millers with the advantage on the scoreline, but it's been a pretty even contest, and it's another mistake at the back here for Sheffield Wednesday. Pulls down, it's a penalty, and how much trouble could Tom Lees be in here? It's a red card for Tom Lees, and it's going from bad to worse for Sheffield Wednesday. Josephson went through after there was confusion when Dawson came out of his goal. It was looped over both of them. Josephson going forward, pulled down by Tom Lees. No attempt to play the ball, so there's no double jeopardy exemption for that. Tom Lees gets his marching orders. Rotherham United with a penalty with 7 minutes to go to the break. Ronnie Moore.
Great opportunity now, isn't it? I mean, really, Dawson, why he's coming, there's no chance of getting that ball there.
And address the ball with 6 minutes to go to the break. Barlasser to make it 2-0 to Rotherham United. Steps up and fires it into the roof of the net. And Rotherham United double their advantage here. 6 minutes before the break. Wednesday a man down and 2 goals down as well, as Rotherham United seeking their first home win over Wednesday since 1976. They may never get a better opportunity than this. No. Millers 2, Wednesday 0.
That's how you take a penalty, that is. He's never missing one. Three goalies wouldn't have saved that. It was a terrific strike.
Injury-related activities. If you are just joining us, we missed about 12 minutes of football.
We did set the clocks.
The clock was set back. But there was a drone, and it's fallen to Ladapo in the box here. Another chance for Rotherham United. Pulled back towards Lindsay. It might fall for Barlasser, right-footed. Palmed away. Lindsay,
yes!
And it is 3-0 to Rotherham United. A minute before the break. Dawson could save the first effort from Barlasser, but he could do nothing about the follow-up. And then Jamie Lindsay has his second of the night. The Millers had their third. Sheffield Wednesday down to 10 men. And are they down and out as well? Rotherham United 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
Yeah, I think they are down and out, to be fair. If they come back from this, it'll be a miracle, I mean.
Try and defend this set piece. Into stoppage time then, as the corner is sent towards the penalty spot. Ihekwe meets it, and then Lindsay striking again. It's ricocheted off a couple of bodies and cleared, but only as far as Rotherham United on the left. In comes another cross
Great
towards
ball.
Ihekwe heading, and Dawson gets there with two hands, clutches it, and is able to flop to the ground and just eat a bit of time out of the clock here. Stoppage time. The Millers continue to lead this one by 3 goals to 0 in the South Yorkshire derby.
Maybe we're going to be happy to get to half-time at 3 forwards.
Ladapo able to take it on his chest and turn towards Wiles. Taken down, and that will be a Rotherham United free kick. Changes haven't come yet for the Millers, although they don't seem too far away. And Mattock standing over it. Wednesday holding a line on the edge of the area. Barlas's free kick. Header coming in! Richard Wood is offside.
What a great ball, though.
It was.
I mean, it's whipped in it. It was asked to be put in the net. Just gone too early, but great ball in.
I mean, even if I told you that Rotherham United have conceded 6 of the 9 goals they conceded in the last 15 minutes, John Pearson, would that give you any hope?
No.
Great ball.
Great ball in. Save from Dawson onto the roof of the net. Michael Smith could have got the 4th there. Lovely delivery from the left-hand side. It went through everyone in the 6-yard box. Smith met it. Dawson got something on it. And it went onto the roof of his goal. And it remains Rotherham 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
Great cross.
He'll be gutted, Smith, though. He's got to score. Was it Smith? I don't want it.
Only one in there, John Pearson. Where'd you go?
Well, I think that when Barry Bannon's putting, you gamble on either.
High clearance, it might fall for Hurst on the edge of the box here as Rotherham United look for a 4th. This time it's Odebajo who's trying to clear from his own byline left-footed towards halfway. Reach can't get there. Wood will head it forward. Mattock tries to bring it down. It's towards Miller. And then Odebajo clears it off Miller. It's loose in midfield. Here's Wood to the left, and Wiles gives it back to his captain. Wiles will have it again with Bannon in close proximity. As here's Miller trying to get away from Deli Bashiru, cutting in field again towards Hurst, edge of the D. Hurst to strike. Dawson palms away and away from danger. Josephson with a cross from the right wing towards Mattock at the back post, and Odebajo's just able to use his body to ease Mattock away from the ball and let it run.
Yeah, I mean, did well, to be fair. Nice little turn, and he's hit a hell of a shot from the edge of the box. And
at this point, Deli Bashiru just inside the Rotherham half, trying to wriggle away from Mattock, does so. McDonald coming back to try and challenge the Wednesday man, can't do so. Strong run this from Deli Bashiru. Can he get to the byline, find a cross? His cross is blocked immediately by Richard Wood, and there's the full-time whistle. And Rotherham United have their biggest ever win against Sheffield Wednesday in the first South Yorkshire derby of the new season. They come into this without a win since the opening day. It is an emphatic one for Paul Warne's men, and it is 3 straight defeats in a row for Gary Monk and the Owls, who remain on -4 points.